Welcome to Shit Radio. I'm Brasky. That's Liarz. He's Wasted. And guess what? Ticketmaster's got that blue dot fever. Liarz, you got that story in front of you about why Live Nation and Ticketmaster are not too happy right now?
So basically, blue dot fever is it's unsold tickets on Ticketmaster. So if you've ever been on Ticketmaster before and you go for an event to get your tickets for an event, you know that you click on the interactive map and you select your seats, and the seats are all blue dots, right? And so blue dot fever is unsold tickets for concerts, for big name concerts, and they're canceling their tours. Well, basically they're canceling their North American tours. Like bands like Meghan Trainor, Zayn Malik, Post Malone, Jelly Roll, and most recently the Pussycat Dolls have canceled most of, if not all of their US North American dates because of poor ticket sales, i.e. the blue dot concern, or the blue dot fever, I should say.
The blue dot fever. Now, Liarz, I want to correct you on something right now. The rumors of the Pussycat Dolls canceling the tour because of blue dot fever is not true. Liarz, it was menopause. Those ladies, they're going through menopause right now. But the fact that blue dot fever has came and got Post Malone and Jelly Roll shows me that karma truly does exist in this world. That whatever garbage rock rap nonsense those two fake posers are having and producing and trying to put out to the masses, that people just don't want to do it anymore. They don't want to go pay crazy amount of money. Like Ticketmaster, you go on there, after you buy the ticket, you still got like another $50 to $100 in fees that just randomly pop up. Now, the smart consumer right now, they're waiting a couple days before the show. I'm looking at the blue dot fever, which is spreading around the X and Twitter like crazy at the moment, and they're buying their tickets then. So tickets that are going for like $450 or $600, well, a couple days before the show, now they're $75. It's a good deal if you can do it. So let that blue dot fever spread. I hope it spreads like crazy.
And it really couldn't happen to a nicer company like Ticketmaster. I mean, these guys...
Wonderful people.
Yeah, like these guys sell the tickets, and then, so they sell the tickets, charge fees, get their cut of the tickets, only to have everybody go back on their site and sell them again. So they're double dipping. And they're getting double fees, and they're getting double, I want to say royalties, but that's not the correct word. So Ticketmaster is making a shitload of money. And, now that tickets aren't selling, oh well, like, sorry, Ticketmaster, like you've had a monopoly on this game for decades now. Maybe your time is running out. Like maybe it's time for somebody to take over.
Yeah, the federal government here in the United States has been, having some court things with Ticketmaster of late too. So there's I believe there's a monopoly ruling or something similar to that. Liarz, if you want to take a look at that, or Wasted, you might even know. And Wasted, I know you have an angle about the resellers. So Wasted, why don't you take over?
Yeah, they want. Yeah. The 11 states in the US have sued Ticketmaster for being like monopolistic bullies. They're basically suing them because every ticket that Ticketmaster has been selling on average has been overcharged by like $2. That's an average spread, and that's because they have a monopoly on the venues. They buy up venues, and they don't let other ticket selling systems sell the tickets. So they've got a complete dominance of the market. So, and they also buy up venues, so they can influence venues to have certain acts and to also set the ticket price. And then they also, the blue dot fever thing, they allow the tickets to be bought up cheap, but they then go to the like StubHub for the resale. So in the resale, it goes up to $600, but it's all because Ticketmaster has a monopoly, and they don't allow other ticket vendors to sell their tickets. So there's no competition. It's all about like antitrust, which basically means competition. If you don't have competition between Ticketmaster and somebody else, you just get these inflated prices, and they keep going up because there's no competition. Nobody can undercut.
Basically, Ticketmaster's the mob.
So, but they lost that case.
They did lose that case. It's a complete RICO racketeering thing. I mean, that's, I'm not making accusations here, but hypothetically, it's a RICO racketeering thing because they're all working together. They're having poor families. Like, I'm not a big Taylor Swift fan, but I know a lot of people love Taylor Swift. And they have these parents, they got these little girls or even little boys, that's their thing, that want to go see Taylor Swift. And they're purposely, they'll have these reseller groups come in there, buy all the tickets like Wasted say, and then like triple, quadruple the price just so they would cost, tens of thousands of dollars to go see Taylor Swift. And the parents are like, oh my God, well, my child wants to see this. So it's a once in a lifetime thing. I'm going to pay this and, go see Taylor Swift because she's in demand. People want to see her. But now Ticketmaster, Live Nation, they're running into a thing where like, some of these acts like Jelly Roll and Post Malone, no one gives a crap. People are realizing it's slop. It's, how you have the AI slop right now on the internet when it comes to everything being AI. Music right now is pretty much slop. You do still have, artists that go out there and create, that try to do new things and different things. But this whole like rock country thing that got pushed out there, it's just generic. They all sound the same. I mean, can you tell me any difference? It all sounds like something that you go into a Cracker Barrel and hear, and somebody be driving a pickup truck.
It's exactly what I wanted to bring up. You touched upon it. I wanted to bring up like the names of the bands, right? That have this Blue Dot fever. It's like you said, it's the Post Malones, it's the Jelly Rolls, it's, the Pussycat Dolls, etc. Whereas bands like AC/DC, they're on a tour right now, and they're coming up to North America. They might already be in North America. I know they're coming up to Canada because I'm going to see them. They're not suffering from the Blue Dot fever. And even our favorite band to talk about, Guns N' Roses, while the tour might not be selling great, they're still not suffering Blue Dot fever.
Liars. If you look at the MetLife show here in America, maybe you haven't looked at it, me and Franz, the fourth member of our show, who will be back soon, folks. We were looking at the MetLife seating chart. There's some Blue Dot fever going on there. The band that's definitely not suffering from it is Metallica. Anytime Metallica tours right now, they're not suffering from Blue Dot fever. And Wasted, you're not your favorite band, but one of your favorite bands, Oasis. Are they suffering from Blue Dot fever, buddy?
No, but they had their own kind of scandal with the sort of the ticket price algorithms, dynamic pricing, where as more tickets sell, the price of the tickets go up. So that was a sort of slightly different thing. But they had a problem with just, inflated tickets. There's no cap on the price. So the resale could go to like £3,000 or $3,000, and it automatically on the site increases the price as the demand increases. So that's being kind of shut down, I think, now. That these ticket companies are not allowed to do that anymore.
Well, we hope not, but I mean, I think that AI is taking over a lot of the things right now, and like it's like using an algorithm to see how sales are going, and it's manipulating the prices that way. That would be my hypothetical assumption. One thing I want to do is, audience, we have a comment section below, and you've been using it lately. We would truly appreciate that. Please let us know your experience that you've been having with Live Nation Ticketmaster when you're buying tickets for a concert. Our good friend over at badapplesforum.com, Gordon Comstock, he always waits, he tells me. He's like, hey, you wait a couple days before the show, you buy the tickets, you get them way cheaper. And I agree with him. I know Liarz is going to the Guns N' Roses show of the Black Crowes, and I know he's already bought tickets. I would have advised him to, wait. But if you already have tickets, folks, remember, you can always upgrade the tickets. If the tickets aren't selling well, upgrade your seats. Move up. They don't want people up by the front not to be there. That affects how the artist performs. It affects their mentality. It affects their self-esteem. So they always want to have as many fans as they can up by the front. They'd rather have you not in the back. That's just a pro tip from your friend Brasky. Or if I'm your friend. I hope I'm your friend. Mr. Rogers once wanted to be a friend to all of us. Why shouldn't we all be friends? Who knows? Wasted, anything else you want to add?
No, but it's always good to get down the front. But you've got to get in early, don't you? You need pre-sale tickets and buy the cheapest, and then you sell them on the resale market.
No, what happens is that like the scalpers and stuff, like 28 hours, 48 hours, even 72 hours before the show, if they haven't sold the tickets, they're moving the tickets because you know what, you got to take profit. Making $10 is a lot better than making $0. Liarz, you know what time it is then, my friend.
Perfect. Thanks for listening, everybody. Look for us on YouTube. That's the main channel. Hit like and subscribe. Leave a comment. We will get back to you. Look for us on Rumble too, and the audio version on Spotify, and from Spotify wherever else you get your podcasts. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for listening.
Please call